How are you doing today?
I'm all right. I'm okay. And you?
What's your name? I'm all right. What's your name?
My name is Rita.
And where are you located?
What am I what?
Where are you located? Where are you?
I'm in Lagos.
Oh, Lagos.
Yeah.
Nice. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm very well.
How old
Surviving.
how old are you?
Um, I am I'll be 33 in September.
Oh, okay,
I
good.
say I'm 32 plus.
Good.
Yes.
Nice having you here. What's the question for today?
I didn't get that.
What's your questions for today?
Okay. I think I have one. Okay. So, you know, a lot of people say girls like money. You know, they actually look for money instead of true love. So I tend to like, okay, I was having an argument with someone some weeks back. I was like, now only money una they like. Una don't like true love. Una don't want manage with person. I can say, wait to. If I tell you my whole story in the quest of finding a good relationship, you will cry for me. So if somebody is okay, fine. You need a guy that is at least, that it's okay. You won't blame anybody. You like yourself as a day poor, you don't get money, you like yourself like that. So I was just asking him, I was just, I then after I heard my story, he was like, wow, wow, wow. I don't know if I can say this on live chat, or why do you guys think that if a lady comes to, if they want to actually ask a lady, or if a lady starts developing interest in them, they feel that they ask for the money? Why? Why?
I think that's a good question. The first thing is I'm going to ask you a question, then I'm going to answer your question.
Okay.
Why do women think that whenever a man comes to them, that all they're looking for is sex?
Wait, what would they be looking for
Okay.
apart
The
from
same,
that?
okay, good. The same reasons that you feel that men comes to you because of sex, is the same reasons that financially successful men thinks women are attracted to them because of their money.
I disagree. Okay, let me use myself as an example. Okay, well, okay, if a guy is trying to ask me out, is he trying to ask me out because he wants to come and be looking at my face, or he wants me to give him money? It's because he wants to have sex. So
Okay.
what are we saying?
Okay, I strongly agree with you. I'm not disagreeing. You understand? But
What other
when a
reason you can
woman,
help find?
I strongly agree with you. But look at it this way, just the same way you think men are looking for sex, men also have the intuitions to believe that women's out after their money. Just like you said, you rather stay with a man that's financially okay, is going to be able to take care of you, than a guy that's a broker that doesn't have anything, right? The same thing, men's goes out
If you don't
to,
have if you don't have money, you don't have any business looking for a relationship. Go and make money first. Okay, if you actually
that's
ask the girl and the girl is you guys are dating now. Okay, what are you going to be doing? I mean, if she has a problem of like 1,000 naira now, you don't have it to help her. What do you think she will do?
okay.
And somebody's
The
offering to help
the
her. I mean,
okay, the first I think you should look at it in different perspectives, right? When a woman get into relationship within the age of 16 and 22, they're not looking for you because of money. They want to get in, they love you because they love you. You understand? If you have or you don't have, as a matter of fact, girls within the age of 18 and 22 are probably the best set, or 23 are probably the best set of group of people that should get married. Once you pass that age of 23, it becomes difficult to get married because at that point in time, your priority change. Girls within that age of 16 and 23, you know, depending on the countries where you are. If you're 18, I think that's the legal age. Let's say 18 and 23. From that age, you get real relationship, you get real love. Because the people, your age group that you date, probably in high school or you're trying to get into a university, you're not expecting that guy to buy you a car. You're not expecting that guy to get you accommodations because you know he doesn't even have. So you're loving because of you love the guy. You really want to spend your time and love with him. But the moment you turn 24, 25, 26 and upward, women are not loving. They're just there. They are interested in money. And the same thing as men too. At that age, they're looking for love. A woman that's going to love them in respect of their financial status. And if you say a man shouldn't be looking for a relationship because he has no money, I think that's wrong. Because sometimes, hold on, I think it's wrong because except your goal is about how much he has. And usually, and that's one of the reasons why you see that if you date a guy that has money, you understand, he's going to treat you the way you want to treat you, which means he's going to tell you what not to do.
I disagree.
Based on
Even
what?
the guy that is even actually asking you that doesn't have money, does he like himself the way he doesn't have money? If you ask him, let's just be factual. If you ask him, but guy, do you like yourself as you get broke like this? He will tell you no. I mean, he will say I should be able to at least help you with some things, do one or two things. I don't like the way I'm actually financially constrained because I can't help you with things that you need right now. Your needs. Nobody will be happy if it's broke. Nobody, including you. If you're broke, will you be happy with yourself?
No. It's you're totally getting it wrong. Okay, let's assume you get married. Okay, hold on. Let's say you get married right now, right? And your husband used to have, he has a house, he has a car. For some reasons, he lost everything. What are you going to do? You're going to go out and start looking for another man?
He will not lose everything because I am entering that marriage to grow. I will not even let it to get to that extent. I'm a woman. A woman should know how to manage the home.
The same thing applies.
Business. You do your business. Okay. You know how to, I mean, you cannot just sit down and just sit down at home and eat. And you have to think as a wise woman. A wise woman keeps the home.
No. You're putting it into different perspectives. You're not balancing it up. But look at it this way. The purpose of a woman in a man's life is to assist him. He's not really there to assist you as a woman. You're supposed to assist him, but everything has changed. You understand? The Bible says, let's create woman as a helpmate. So Eve was created as a helpmate to Adam. So your goal is to look at a man as a raw product that is unfinished, assess him and see that this guy has a goal, he has a passion, he has a potential, he has everything it takes to be successful. Your job as a woman is to analyze this and put this together and help him compart himself into becoming financial productive for himself and for you. But if you're always looking for a finished product, hold on. If you're always looking for a finished product, like you're always looking for a petrol that's already refined, what you're going to get is going to get an explosion, uncontrollable man that's going to tell you that's going to be looking for different women at different times. That's going to mess you up at different, because he doesn't really need you at that time. Because when a man really needs you, it's when he's at his bottom, and you can look at the potentials in him and try to build on that potential to make him a successful man. But if you're always looking at when he has arrived, when he already has the money, when he already made it, he doesn't really need you at that point in time, because at that point in time, all he's looking for is an image that he's going to use for his gratifications, for his pleasure. You
I
understand?
disagree with you. I disagree with you, sir.
Okay.
I disagree
Why is
with
that?
you. I am 32 years and I can categorically say that I have been there in those shoes. When there's this guy I dated, there was this guy I met actually when I moved into a particular area, you know. So I actually left a relationship because I got tired. You get, we've been on for like 5, 6, 7 years, yet nothing to show for it. It's not as if we were not trying, we were trying our best. And I feel I saw a potential in him. But things weren't just working. Things weren't just working. He didn't have anything, you know. He didn't have anything, he didn't even have food. I actually take food from my house to his house so he can at least
How
see something
how
to eat. All
how
right,
old were
let me
you then?
finish. Let me finish. How old was I? I
Yeah.
was this was around when I was 24, 5, 24, 25 years old.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll take food to him. You know, my mom will shout, abuse me. I'm a fool. Mama is supposed to they give you food. You are the one carrying my things to go and give. She will abuse me, say all sorts of things to me. I will just be crying. I'll be crying. Tomorrow I'll still do it again. To the extent that my own younger sister will actually be telling me to know if I'm going to take something. I know where I'm going to, because I'll go and hide it somewhere. She will go there, pick it and go and show my mom. My mom will shout, abuse me, disgrace me because of this boy. I never stopped. I still continued. You get. Even my own money, I will bring it. I'll say, okay, fine. There was a time I even gave his mom was not doing anything. She was actually doing a beer parlor business, but something happened. I don't know what happened. She stopped. So I had to even give her like, man, just use this one to start business. I actually sacrificed a lot in that relationship, but where did he get me? I'm not there. He's married with kids now. So what are we saying? I saw a potential. I actually thought I saw a potential in him, but 5 years, 6 years, if I keep going, I will not, in fact, we will just be there, stagnant. So I left.
Okay. Okay.
I left. I didn't go for money. I didn't go for money. I was even the one giving my own money to him. I said, okay, fine. I said, okay, I moved to this area. I met a guy. Actually, somebody was actually trying to hook us up. I said, no, I don't want a relationship now. I want to actually wait a bit at least. I just came out of one. So when Yana kept saying that, just give me a chance. You can't be alone. So I decided to give him a chance. You know, this guy, we started dating. It was good. But I noticed that this guy, he hardly calls. I'll be the one doing the calling most of the time. I do the calling. What is happening? This. What's happening? Nothing, nothing, nothing. The only time he can just stay with for like 3 straight weeks without calling me. When he actually is actually probably horny or he actually wants sex, he will now remember that I'm available. And me being someone that I'm actually in love with this guy, we're actually obliged. Like when you call, I think probably he just, I'll be so happy to see him. After that day, I don't get to see him again. I'll be calling, be crying on the phone. Like, what is happening? Don't you want me again? Don't you love? Let's let me know. Like, no, he will using me to playing on my emotions. I'll be crying on the phone. That I will even have to start looking for airtime at 11 p.m. because I just want to keep talking to him on the phone. You know, I will leave my house and go without even minding that it's already late. After past 11, just because I want to talk to this guy.
So was it financially
Right
buoyant?
on, he's not. He's not. He doesn't give me money, he doesn't give me anything. I take care of myself. He's not. So after like some time, I felt like this thing is not working anymore. It's difficult for me because I actually loved him so much because I'm very emotional. I actually loved him so much. So I had to like, okay, beg my mom. My mom was like, say she wants to leave that area too. We stayed for how many years? 3 years or so. Then she wants to move, that she's tired. I was even pushing her to move. because I actually want to get out of this guy's area, you know, so he won't get to see me. He came to my house that day. The agent came to the house, and I was talking to David. He was like, what am I doing? This is not an ninja. I said, I know, sir. Yes, I want to leave this area. I want to leave it. So where am I going? I said, I don't know yet. I don't know. I didn't actually want to tell him where I was going first. I don't want him to come and be looking for me there. So that's how I was actually able to leave that guy. It was so hard that I will have to pass in front of his house when I want to go and get fuel because I want to see if I can actually just see him. It was so hard. Like I finally manned up. Let me know he's manned up. Manned up to to just leave him. He came back, saying, please. I said, no, it's already over. Then I already found out of love for him. I met another guy again. I said a year without relationship. I met another guy again. This particular one was the worst. Like he didn't have anything, but I didn't bother. You know, that year we met. He actually developed something on his chest, like say it's psoriasis or something like that. So he actually went to one Agbo person to give him something to use. The guy that gave him one thing like acid, and he actually burnt his whole skin. Like if you see him, you can't even talk to him. His friends were running away from him, like everybody. I was the only one that was there for him. I was coming to his house. Even then, my mom was ill before she died. My mom was ill. She had stroke. I was the one taking her bath. I mean, I and my sisters, we take her bath in turns. So when it's my turn, I will take her bath. Then when I'm not doing my own, I will be at his place. I will spend my 2 days because we are actually 3 doing the bathing. So I'll spend like 3 days in his place, then come back again. So it was like that. Kind of like even with that illness, this guy was still chatting other girls. Oh, like I mean, I know how to check people's phones. Oh, I told this guy if I was checking his phone. Hey, God, what I was seeing. God, another man again. He was telling other girls that he's not in a relationship, that he's single, he's this, he's that. They'll be asking, as fine as you are, why are you not married? Why are you not in a relationship? He said, I've not seen a woman of my dream. I've not seen a woman my choice. I've not gotten a serious babe. Then I was just crying, like, God, what is this now? What is happening? I was just crying. He will see me, I'm like, what happened? He will see me like, what happened? Check my phone.
Look at it this way. I agree. I struggle.
Let me just see because you are telling me that now that I shouldn't seek for someone that has money. My dear, there's nothing you need to convince me because I will seek for who has money now. I want to enjoy my life. You get it?
Okay, I get it.
After apologizing, he will sit down another one again. Someone will not ask him, why are you not married? He said, I have one off and on babe. Hey, off and on babe. Me that I will come to your house. I don't have time for myself. I barely go out. Any guy that comes to me, I'm in a relationship, please. I respect him. I had tutors. There was a guy that was actually coming for me then. And I know the guy really, really liked me then. He said, what are you doing? I said, no, I'm in a relationship. I'm sorry. The guy cried. The last time he came to my house, he saw me. I said, in tears, he was like saying that he's not going to come back again. Even me, I was even crying for the guy because, hey God, hope I'm not making a mistake. Maybe thinking that this my so-called guy will change. He left. He never contacted me again. This particular one, the one that broke the camera's back, he actually read his phone. Read his message on his phone and WhatsApp. He was inviting his ex was coming to TB Joshua's church for prayers as she didn't have a place to stay. So she actually told him that she needs a place to stay, that whether she can come and stay at his place. He agreed. He was even telling the girl that, we'll fuck, sorry, I'm using that word. We'll be intimate. Let me use it, we'll be intimate. Stuff like that. The girl was not saying, no, I can't do that. That she has stopped so many things that she cannot do that. The guy was begging her. He was begging her. I read that message. I locked up. So when we were now in a bar together, just there, chilling, he now brought up the issue and told me that there's this girl that is ex that wants to come to Lagos to, I told her that she should not come. I don't want Awala. And I said, why now? Yeah, I don't want Awala. I beg. She has problems. She has this. I said, okay. Is it the one that your body accepted her to come, or another one? I don't understand. He looked at me like, eh? That I fancy Kadizmu. You're a fool. You don't have sense. You think you can fool me? That one that you're actually begging to have sex with her. Is it that one, or there's another one I don't understand? And I started apologizing. I started begging me that I should not be annoyed. I said, okay, I've heard you. But then I made up my mind that would be the end. I made up my mind. So I said, okay, I've heard you. I was supposed to go home that day, but I couldn't. So I actually waited till the next morning, because I'm supposed to visit my mom in the morning. Yes. So that was my turn. So I now, okay, let me quickly go home in the morning. As I was going, they said they want to see me. I said, don't see me off. Don't worry, I can go. Don't worry. Don't bother. Just rest. Don't rest. I left. As I got to my street, I got a call from one of my friends that this her guy wants me, like he wants my number, that he likes me, this, that. I said, no, you know, she was even telling me that she knows that I will not agree because she knows I'm new. Now and then the call. I called her back. The guy that same day went to see a movie at Ozone Cinemas. I posted the pictures. We took close range pictures. I posted the pictures. They were like, hey, you left my house to go and go. I said, hey. So when has it become a mandate that when I'm dating you, I can't have friends? Please, I beg. So that was it. We started drifting away. Me, not him. He was still actually coming, but I was no longer interested. This is a guy that doesn't give me money. He has never bought me 100 naira airtime on my phone. I take care of myself, buy my pad, my sanitary, buy things for myself, make my hair look good with my own money. Because he doesn't even, if you ask him for money, he will just be squeezing his face, like, you know. He will not be squeezing his face. There wasn't a day that I was at his place and my period came. I said, what are we going to do? My period is here. I can't go anywhere. Please kindly buy me a pad. So I don't have money. I said, I'm on my period. Buy me pad. I was not crying. I said, God, what is this? Before I now godly went to buy the pad, I said, take. Like, so you see? I said, take. There wasn't a time I actually got a new phone for myself. I was on the phone, I was playing Candy Crush, we were together. He was talking to me, I was listening, but I was still playing this thing. He took my phone and broke it. He said, why would I be playing game and he's talking to me? Said, my phone that I bought with my money, I asked you to buy me a phone, you refused. I bought my phone, you now broke it. Till tomorrow, you didn't buy me the phone. He broke the phone. At this end, I kept quiet. There's one I had. There was one phone that I had at home. I took that one to go and repair. I said, okay, fine, give me money to go and repair this one. Since you can't buy me another phone. He no agree, He no agree. We had to battle that before he now brought out one miserable 3,250 or so. 2,500 to give to him to go and repair this one. So the money is not 2,500. Why would I take direct? I don't have money. I took the money. So I have gone through a lot in relationship that I will tell you that I will not bow to whatever you're saying right now. Me, I'm only one who has money because I need to enjoy my life. I've not had a sound relationship that I will need to enjoy. So now, if I actually wish for a guy that is okay, that will spoil me, at least I deserve it. It's another one. Okay. Another relationship also came again too. This one is for a Muslim. You myself were laughing.
Hold on. Let me respond to the first two. Then you can continue. The first one, you understand that you talk about that it lives in your areas until you left. All he cares about is coming to get some good time.
Yeah.
I think your choice of partners, it's probably what's wrong. You're not focusing on their character. You're just focusing on the fact that, maybe they're because they're poor. You understand? When I say somebody has a potential, I'm talking about you study this person has a good character. Just if you go to a rich guy with a terrible character, you're going to regret the same way you're regretting these poor guys. What I notice is that you're not paying attention to how they behave, how do they treat themselves. You understand? That's the areas you need to pay attention to. When you pay attention to people's character, either they have money or they don't have money, they give you peace of mind. You understand? So, but if you put your attention mainly on the fact that they're rich, no, you're going to get it wrong because you can get a demo who is rich, who's going to torment your life for the rest of your life. And if you get married to such a person, he's going to take advantage of you. He's going to give you the money, but every day is going to look like a hell. But if you get a guy based on the fact that he has a potential and he has a character, what is character? Persons that respect you, persons that understands that this needs to be done, this doesn't need to be done. Somebody that actually loves himself first and also loves his partner. At that point in time, you're not making mistakes. The second guy, let me reply to the second one. Hold on. The second one, you said the guy was sick and you were there for the guy and he was actually looking. There's something you need to sit down and ask yourself. Why are these men testing another lady while you're there? Which means something is missing. You understand? If a man really likes you, you understand, and they really want to spend time with you, they don't have time to test other women. And even if they test women, their mind is not really, you will definitely see that they're not the one actually pushing. The girls are the one pushing to come to them. So there's something you need to check in terms of character. You might give a man food, give them everything. But there's something that you need to pay attention to. What is it that you're not doing right? You understand? That's making these men feel the way they are feeling. To take advantage of your generosity and then look for somebody else. You understand? I don't really know you, so I can't really tell you maybe something is missing or something is not missing. But what I would tell you, if you meet a quality man,
the guy is not actually looking for other girls. It's not as if he doesn't like me. Okay, fine. I actually broke up with this. This guy is still coming. Tomorrow is still coming. In fact, they are all still coming.
Yeah, what are they coming from? You're probably very good in the bedroom, so they're very curious about coming back.
No.
So what is it? What are they coming from? What are they coming for?
You know that I didn't offend them. I didn't do anything. I was a good person. I was good to them. Maybe they have actually searched and they have found out that they can't find anybody like me, and they are coming back, but it's too late.
But these are terrible people. Based on the descriptions that you gave, they are not coming back to come and have fun. They are coming back to take advantage of you again, the same way they take advantage of you earlier, and they're gonna mess you up.
They are
so the
not,
best thing, those are not the.
Anyway, I am not actually going back to them anyway. They are just wasting their time.
Okay, good. So
my own suggestions.
My own advice would be: look for men that genuinely like you, who can spend.
And have money too.
Don't worry, money will come.
No, you will have money. Then I will not look for the character too. I mean, I cannot actually wait this long to marry wrong. No. I'm taking my time.
Okay. I'm not saying you should go and marry a poor guy. At this stage, you don't need a poor guy.
No. I don't need a poor guy at this stage. No. My mom actually died too. So I'm actually the only one. I don't have anybody to go to for help or to go to for anything. I just have myself and my sisters. So I wouldn't want anybody to just come and just because he has good character, he doesn't have money. Then how am I going to come? How am I going to survive? I'm actually working, but at least if my hustle is not actually paying off, it's not an everyday thing that you actually get to make sales every day and see money. That's the kind of work I do. Real estate, you do actually, see clients every day. So in that particular time.
So you're exposed to rich guys now, now that you're into real estate.
Is that?
That means you're exposed to some rich men now that you're into real estate.
No, actually I have not. I've not. Yeah, I want to see them. I'm looking
So
for
the people
them.
that
I am looking for
your
them.
clients are
Oh.
gonna be your
My
clients are
client,
gonna be rich guys.
that is where the problem is. Getting clients is the issue because it's not easy getting clients. Nigeria is pretty hard for everybody. People are struggling to even feed. So you go need to chop belle before you go begin say you won't buy a house or you won't buy land. So to see those clients are very, very difficult. You know, like in this business I'm in now, right now. You see some clients that say, okay, help me get an apartment or a land for some amount of money. This is my budget. You get everything within that budget. They will not tell you, I'll get back to you. You will now wait. They will not even get back to you again. So that is one of the what's it called? Challenge I'm having right now in this business. It's not easy getting clients. If I get clients every day, I'm not gonna even need myself. So that's
Okay,
it.
you see the difference when a man has money, he looks for women. When a woman has money, they think they don't need men. So different. So the only reasons a woman thinks he needs men is because of help and the money.
No, no, no.
Casey,
No, I don't think so. I want
that's
to
what
get
you just
married.
said. He said
I
once you
want
have
to
money,
get.
you don't really
I,
need men.
I just said it, but I mean I don't actually need a man to take care of my bills. That's what I mean. But I'll get married now, won't I? So when I have money, I won't need a man to care for my bills and all that. I'll take care of me. At least I have to take care of myself. But I'll get married
My
now,
summary
so
advice, definitely you will. My summary advice would be that pay attention to characters, study them, try to see who really cares about you. You understand? You can do some preliminary tests before actually allow them into your life. You understand? Because a man is poor does not mean he's going to be poor forever. But check if they have good character. I'm not saying you should go for a poor guy. I'm saying you should go for
yes,
a man
but
of quality.
in the process of trying to get all these things, what do you think will happen in between? Like I met a guy too. That one, that one, I'm not saying dating though. He's telling me, "Let me see your laps. I love the huge. It's huge. I love it. Let me see it. Let me see your this. Let me see your that." So, you see what you have come to see. You see
Okay,
what you have
okay.
come to see.
Let me make this very clear.
Free with me. Be free with me now. I'm your man. Let me see your thighs. I didn't ask you to do. Let me just see your thighs. Let me just see this. Let me just see your legs. Ah, ah, wear
Okay,
something sexy because I like to wear something big at home. Anyhow, I just wear. If I'm going, I tend to dress okay. So wear something sexy. Raise it up. Let me stop bother. Is that what you have come to say? I don't get. You want a relation? You are asking me. Let me see your thighs. Before you know that, you're asking.
okay.
Let me see the other place. Let me see the upper one. Let me see the lower one. Ajakpa.
Rich, Rachel, look at it this way. The way
It's
you
hard to get
present
a
yourself,
guy. It's hard. It's
the way
really
you
hard.
present yourself, the way you present yourself to a man, the way you dress will determine the kind of man that comes and what they ask about from you.
I
When you
dress as modest as I can. I mean, I will not go. I'm actually plus size, so I will not go and wear long dress. That's all we know that this one is already in a husband's house. I mean, you have to package yourself to be able to get a man. We
I
plus
agree.
size.
The men also are packaging themselves to get nice girls, right? Every if you go on a date, the guy just doesn't dress the same way he dress regularly. He acts to like put on a shave, nice glasses, nice shoes, nice clothes, just to impress the girl. The same thing the girls are doing it. It's when you go for a dating or you're trying to meet
I
somebody,
am not.
you
No,
pres
no. That's not what I'm talking. What I'm trying to say is that I don't. I can't dress. I can't wear a long gown, a long free gown going out. Nobody will even look at me. They'll think probably I'm married with kids. You don't get. So you have to actually dress in a way that at least people will know that you are still kind of single. You get.
that's true.
Don't you think so?
That's true. But you don't. But you can wear a gown, and the men who are interested in you. There are different type of gowns. There's some gowns you wear, everybody looks at you and say, "Wow, that's look great." The
Hmm.
presentations, the way you look, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself will determine the
Hmm.
kind of men that comes close to you. And
Yeah.
the locations where you live matters a lot. For instance, if you live in Agege, you understand, you're going to get the kind of guys in Agege. If he lives in Ajah, you're gonna get this kind of guys that lives in Ajah that's gonna approach you. If you live in the Banana Island, you're gonna get the Banana Island guys. Usually they're probably gonna be in their car, honking at you. Hey, hi. You understand? You understand? So the same thing, if you live in Magodo, you're gonna get guys that have nice car, trying to park by your side, trying to talk to you. But if you live in Agege, you're gonna get guys that are walking on the street and say, "Hello, sister." You understand? Whereas in yeah, whereas if you live in
there because a lot of guys too that have money that okay, they also live in these areas too. Don't you
no,
think so?
it's
We
no, no,
have
no.
GRA in every area.
That's true. I agree with you. They also live in that area. You understand? But if you present yourself as a Banana Island girl in Agege, the local guys, will hardly come to approach you. And if they want to approach you, they're going to come away in a respectful manner. Let me give you an instance. Let's say you drive a Toyota Corolla and you come to Agege. Do you know a guy that is walking on the streets will never come close to you asking you a question? And if the guy that's going to ask you questions in Agege is probably going to be driving, maybe in a Modest, is going to be driving a Toyota Camry, you understand, and try to get your attention. Because they captured your image to be a high class. So when you give yourself an high class presentations to men or in that areas where you live, you're going to attract a high class people. But when you dress like a local people in that area, you're going to attract the local people that talks to you. For instance, let's look at it this way. Let's say you live in Abuja, you're one of the politicians, you understand? And you have a nice car. Let's say you drive 4Runner or you drive Land Cruiser, you understand? If you want to approach a woman, you probably want to approach a woman that's walking on the street, except you just want to have fun for the night. But let's say you want to actually date somebody. If you see somebody who has a Lexus LX and you park by the side and say, "Hello, hi, how are you?" Do you know instantly you connect? Because the guy look at you as he sees opportunity to introduce himself, and you also yourself sees as opportunity that this guy is a little bit high class. A guy that's just driving Toyota Corolla, even the same car like you, we find it a little bit difficult to approach you because he doesn't know your class, where you belong to. So that's why I'm saying that packaging presentations matters a lot. If you walk on the street and you put on a leggings, you understand? The men's have leggings and you show all the shape of your body. Most of the guys that you're going to see is going to be Yahoo boys. They're going to say, "Hello, hi, what's up?" But let's say you dress like an office attire, which means a nice blouse, a nice skirt with a nice heel shoe, and you're walking on the street. Yahoo boys will never want to approach you because the idea is that this is more educated class. She's different. People that's going to approach you will be somebody like a manager or a director of a company. Probably even if he's walking on the street, he's going to come to you and say, "Okay, this looks like the kind of girl I want to date." So what I'm trying to say is that the way you look will matters a lot, and it will determine the kind of man that comes to you. So if you want to attract a guy that's responsible, that has characters, that has finances, try to be a kind of woman that she's going to be attracted to. You understand? Presentations, the kind of hair you make, you understand? The kind of makeups. Too much makeups will never attract an office guy, a director of a company. You understand? But if you have a moderate makeup as if you're going to the office, moderate makeup as if you're going, like you're working, like you're choir in a church, you're going to attract somebody who is in that same class. For instance, if you go to a church and somebody attracts you, the way they talk to you will be different from if you go to a club and somebody could come to you and talk to you. In a club settings, people talk to you like, "Hey, what's up?" Maybe a one night stand. In a church setting, they're going to come like, "Sister, good afternoon. How are you? God bless you." You understand? You see the amount of respect the person put into his words to communicate with you. Whereas if it's in a club, it doesn't have to go to that level. The first word is, "What's up, babe? How you doing?" You understand? Are you having a nice time? You want some beer? You want some more bottles? You want this? You want that? It's a different ball game. So to attract a nice, responsible people, you must dress in the same way, in the same class that they belong. And that's going to help you to connect nicely and in a very good manner. So my idea is this: the men that you're dealing with, you need to stop dealing with them and start attracting people that you want for yourself by dressing like the way they will dress. If they work in an office, dress like somebody in the office where they will be. If you're in the church, dress like a church goer in a place where they will be. If they're in the mosque, dress like a mosque goer, like where they will be. If you want a guy, a hip hop guy, a rapper, a musician, dress like a club girl, you're gonna attract them easy. You understand? So that's how it works. But like I said, your dresses must align with your goals, and your missions must be in alignment with whoever you want to date, or whoever you want as a husband. And from there, you'll be able to attract these people. That doesn't mean that you can't do different fashions, but a fashions that meet into that class. You understand? Let's say I'm a woman, and let's use a guy. You understand? I'm a guy, and I want to attract. Who can I attract? Maybe one of these celebrities. Anybody, you understand? I'm gonna dress very well professional. I'm gonna drive my car nicely, and I'm gonna come out of my car with my nice shoe. I'm not gonna wear a tennis shoe. I'm gonna wear an office dress like the one I'm wearing right now, or a suit with a tie. And I'm gonna approach the lady. Hi, how are you? My name is XXX, and I would like to be your friend. With that approach, I come in a very responsible manner, and the person will be willing to listen to me. But let's say I put on a face cap, a jersey top, a tennis shoe, maybe a sweatpants, and I walk to a girl. The idea is, even if it's a designer, all is Nike or Reebok, Adidas, whatever it is, the girls that I talk to at that point in time are going to look at me as this guy is more or less like a yuppie guy. And they're going to be more or less like a club girls. They're going to be more of a party girls. You cannot get the best out of those people because I can't get the best out of them because I'm not in that line. But let's say I go to club all the time. Those are the kind of girls I'm going to want. You understand? So you have to sit down and ask yourself, what kind of guy do I want? How do I dress to meet the occasions? The kind of guys I want, where are they located? Are they in the club? Are they in the church? Are they in the office? You understand? Are they in an event? So the moment you see them, you attract them instantly, and they attract you instantly because of the way you dress. You understand?
But you also know that all these people you're mentioning, you don't know what's in their mind. A lot of guys, they actually want a responsible girl too. They don't want to marry girls that have actually useless their lives. Okay? But that doesn't still stop them from actually going for that, your down below, what's below your skirt.
Okay. Let me tell you how a man thinks. The moment a man sees a woman, instantly he classifies them. You understand? Let's say a girl dressed like a church girl. You understand? She's a choristers. You know how the choristers dress? They wear their hats, they wear blouse, they wear their nice, even if they wear pants, like they wear their trousers. Let's see another girl. She dressed like an office girl. She has a braid on her hair. She didn't wear her. She wear blouse and she wears skirt pants. Let's say now see another yuppie girl, like the girl that goes to the clubs all the time, right? She put on a jeans or a tight with a nice polo or and a tennis shoes. Let's not say I see another girl. She put on a natives. Instantly, I look at their face as a guy, or a guy looks straight in their eyes. He looks stressed and looks at which one has makeup, the earrings, the nails, the hair, the shoe, the dressing. These are 6 things I just mentioned. Instantly, I classify them as a man. You understand? Because I don't want the party girl. The first set of people I'm going to focus on are going to be office girl, the one that dressed like an office girl, and the one that dressed like a church girl. You understand? And because if you dress an office girl, the possibility of you having a long nails will be slim. You're gonna make your nails, but you're not going to have a long nails, like artificial nails. Your
Mm-hmm.
eyelashes is gonna be natural because you won't have that kind of luxury of taking artificial eyelashes. Your braiding is gonna be moderate because you won't just do anything just to go to work or go to church. So this tells me that you have a sense of moderation. You understand? So, but let's say I just want to have fun time. You understand? Listen, I want to have a fun time. I don't care where you come from because I don't want to marry you. You understand? I just told you the kind of girls that I'll marry based on that descriptions. Everything has to be on moderations. I'm going to look for a girl that makeups attracts, flashy, has the frontage and has the back. Looks very, looks like what I want for that night. You understand? You think I love the girl to marry? No, I don't love the girl to marry. I love the girl to have fun with. But the girls that I love to marry or I want to stay with is going to be in moderation. And that's how the man thinks. So you might be the light in that room that everybody's looking at you. They're not looking at you that they want to get married to you. They're just looking at you as a fun girl for the night. So you don't want to present yourself to any man as a fun girl to the night. Present yourself as a woman that's fit to be a wife, a mother of the children, a manager of a home. Then, when the man finds out that you have this quality based on looking at you, then you can also show the man when he actually deserves it that, hey, I can also be that club girl in the bedroom. You understand? Then the man is very satisfied that I have a round package. But if you want to just get attractions, yes, be flashy. Everybody's going to look at you in the room. Have you noticed that sometimes when you have all these girls that look so flashy, and there's one girl that's not flashy, very quiet, very comport, is the only one. Somebody is quietly looking at her. Everybody's looking at those flashy girls, but that's one that looks in a very well composed manner is the one that attracts them for a relationship. You understand? So what I'm trying to make you understand is your dressing matters for the kind of man that you want. So try to get your wardrobe to attract those men that you want and try to go to places where you're going to find them. And character should be your watchdog. That's number one thing. When you have good character as a man with good character, you're going to see that you enjoy your relationship. Even though there's some things that may go wrong sometimes, but you still have more fun most of the time than the downside. And that's what I want you to pay attention to. I think we've been here for a while. You understand? Do you have any other questions before we call it off for today?
Well, I don't have another question. I just say, okay, we said it all, but there are still some things I don't agree. I don't agree to, but it's okay. I just
All right. Next videos, maybe next time when you're free, we're gonna talk about those things that you didn't agree on. Then we can have more deliberations on that. You understand?
yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice having you here, Rita. You've been the best company here today. I'm so grateful that you came over, and I
It's
hope
nice
to
having
get to
you
see you
too.
again.
And before
All
I
right.
actually, Sheila, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I see you. Thank you very much. All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you
All
so
right. Take
much.
care.